people always ask, can I turn a situationship into a relationship? And if so, how? And I know that we're kind of discussing that now, but we want to hear what you have to say about that.
Yeah.
question.
So first, if you haven't defined the relationship, you do that. And you do that by telling them what you want, not asking them what they want, explaining them why you think you should date, and then be willing to walk away.
Right.
At some point, they're going to call you. Now, it's important between now and then that you have the perception of being single. You might be down in your dumps. You might be telling yourself, I'm not ready to get out there. And that's fine. You don't have to like run out there, but just remind yourself that you're single. If you're in a situationship, what you're not in is a relationship. You are single.
Yes.
That's very important.
Clip it.
Don't take yourself off the market.
Right.
Right?
That's just like, you look very interested.
You know, don't put yourself on hold.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Which we've all done.
Create urgency for yourself.
Love it.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Demand.
At some point, your situationship is going to call you.
Yep.
Now, don't lie, you know, but go out on dates. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to like them. You know, just get out there, meet people. And when it comes to dating, yes, dating sucks. It's hard. You know, if you bat 300 in baseball, you're a Hall of Famer. And in dating, if you like 1 out of 10, honestly, kind of a Hall of Famer. You know, there's a lot of bad people out there. So like, stop saying there's like, we know. And it's not because people suck. It's that you're not supposed to love everyone. Right? You know, if you loved everyone, then what would be the point of trying to find someone to spend the rest of your life with?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're only looking for one is also like the biggest
That's
reminder.
your biggest thing, yeah.
You will only have one relationship in your entire life that doesn't fail.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Unless they die.
Right.
And
Right.
then you try and find love again. But,
Okay. Right.
Okay.
So you get back on the apps and you plan a date. And at some point, your situationship is going to call when you have a date.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the default usually in that situation is to lie to your situationship because for whatever reason, we want them to think. People in situationships think that if I just show them how good of a partner I can be, if I show them how loyal I am and how dedicated I am to them, they will come around. I will prove to them how amazing of a girlfriend or a boyfriend I can be. That doesn't ever work.
But also, you've been doing it, right? So it's time to pivot.
Yeah.
You've showed them.
So they're going to call you and they're going to say, what are you doing? And you're going to say, I'm getting ready for a date.
Yes.
It's my favorite part of the book. I feel so hype.
I know. Like,
I recently did a show I cannot talk about yet, but part of the show, they talked about the concept of dripping information,
Okay.
which is answer the question asked and don't give them anything more than they've asked. Make them ask another question if they want more information. So
Okay.
you drip them information. So what are you doing? I'm going on a date. You don't say anything else. And they'll ask who? First name only.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark.
Okay,
Tom,
Mark.
Jen,
Yeah.
whatever, right? Usually they'll text, by the way. They're probably not calling. They're probably texting this. And again, feel free to take your time to respond.
Totally.
You know, things like that. But never give them more information than they ask for.
Okay.
Eventually, they'll probably call in a bit of a panic, especially when you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm going on a date. And you say it very matter-of-factly. You treat them like a girlfriend or just a pal. They're just some person who just asked a question and you're just being totally honest and you're acting as if this is a normal thing. And it is normal because you're single.
You're single.
Can I ask, like, if they say, who is this? Somebody I met on an app? Like, do you think it's bad to make it sound like a casual first
I would
date?
let him spiral.
Me too. Yeah,
And
you let
don't
'em
say
spiral.
anything.
Right.
And, you know, so when they ask more and more questions, you just say, I'm sorry, I'm getting ready for the date. Can we talk about this tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
I get plowed by Mark.
Yeah. And that's another thing.
we're
Don't
kidding.
oversell it either.
Right.
It's very nonchalant. It's when you're, I don't know, someone that you're just, I don't have time to talk. And what do you want?
Like a friend, yeah.
Yeah. You're just like, what? What do
Totally.
you want? Oh, it's Mark. What are you
Right.
doing? We're going out. Where? I don't.
Yeah.
And then when they ask very specifics, you're just like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm running late. Can we talk tomorrow? You're just nonchalant. And then you don't respond to them the rest of the night.
No.
Very important. Doesn't matter if they call you or text you, you're on a date. Also, keep in mind, never fucking cancel for your situationship.
Okay.
Go on that date. I don't care how unexcited you are. I do not care. You go on that fucking date.
Sure.
Or if you don't go on the date, you do not cancel for them. That's the worst thing you can do
Right,
is to drop everything you have planned for the person who only hangs out with you at their convenience.
And by the way, I want to slip in here. If by any chance they give you any sort of slut shaming in any way, they're terrible and forget about them completely. Like,
Sure.
I think sometimes women have like,
yeah.
well, he's going to think I'm going out with and dating other
Right.
people. It's like, if
You're
he
single.
comes at you negatively for that, you've dodged a bullet. So anyway,
Yes. This is written step by step. in
Yeah,
the
I
book.
know. I love the steps.
is everybody listening? I just want to make sure.
I love this so much, and I like
just want to be like, guys,
I like this
this is-
breadcrumbing.
I don't want to have to do this, by the way, and I have never done it, but people ask, so here is the only method that you have.
It's the only way
Right.
to do it. This is very key. If this doesn't work, nothing was going to.